Hey everybody, I am making a really yummy appetizer side dish, probably more of a side dish that's usually made around Christmas time, but I've been making it more times in the year. It's a Baccala salad, which is traditionally made with like a salted cod. It's a big part of the 7 fishes for Christmas that a lot of people have. But this one is made with cauliflower, so it's my vegan version, but it's really flavorful. And it still has a lot of the lemon and olives and all the same flavors, capers. Very Mediterranean, very flavorful and bright. Lots of familiar flavors to the original, but without the fish. So this one's really nice. And cauliflower is so versatile. So what I've done is added some seasonings and used a nice dressing that's really easy to make. So I will show you how to do that now. I'm just gonna chop that up. And you can already smell like the fresh herbs. That flavor is really just so bright and fresh. And it's important to have a really good cutting board and a really good knife. Keep your knives sharp. Okay. I'm going to chop it kind of finely. And it's funny, I usually use arugula if I have that, but arugula or parsley works. And I haven't always been a huge fan of parsley, but when it's fresh, and this one's organic, and it's from our local produce area vendor by us, it's just so much different. I think that can really make a difference, if you can. I mean, if you can get local and get fresh, that is always best. Okay. Okay. So I have our parsley chopped up. And then what you're going to do ahead of time, this is in the recipe. I'll have all the instructions below in the comments, in the description. You're going to take cauliflower, just wash it, cut it into florets, and then roast it with just a dusting of Old Bay seasoning. That is my go-to seasoning. It's so good. It really adds a lot of flavor. I mean, I didn't add anything else. And so you're going to take them out after they've been cooking. So they're going to just end up looking really nice like this. And these have cooled after they're cooked. And it is such a good, adds a lot of flavor. It's a tiny bit of kick in there. But it's really, really good. So I'm going to add that to my bowl. Okay. And then I'm going to add the parsley. Okay. 1 to 2 cloves of garlic. Fresh garlic really adds a nice kick to it. Not too spicy, but you can use garlic powder if you don't have fresh, but fresh really makes a difference. And I like to use 2, but just gonna get those in here. And what's nice about this dish too, if you do make it a day ahead, it has time to marinate and it tastes even better. So, but it's been, Baccala salad was always a tradition in our family at Christmas time. And my dad particularly always loved that. My mom would make it for him, but the traditional fish version. But then I thought it would be fun just to make one vegan version that was just as flavorful, and they loved it. So I've been making it every holiday now. And I have this really cool cutting board me and my husband got from some friends. It has their names on it, but it's also so beautiful. It's made of walnut. And it has our names on it, and it's just really cool. But it's also super functional, so I love to use it. Okay, so I have some finely chopped garlic. Put all that in there. I don't think you can add too many olives. I really love olives. Black olives work too, but this is, I've already opened this jar, but let's see. Just gonna drain it. And you can just dump those right in. And they really have a nice saltiness to them. They're really, really good. The oil-cured olives would work too. Could use green olives as well. Just a really nice saltiness, and really brings all the flavors together. And then another item I use, which is really cool, are dulse flakes. There's a couple different varieties, but these are really, they're a good salt substitute too, but it's natural, it's seaweed basically. And I like to use this. Gives it a slight, I mean, I don't even want to say really fishy flavor, but it's just a really nice flavor. And just sprinkle them on, I think somewhere around a half a teaspoon or so. Then I'm gonna add my capers, which is about 3 ounces. But this is another very briny, kind of salty, vinegary flavor. And this really brings the dish together too, I think. Get a few of those. I love capers. Okay. And we're going to put our dressing together and mix it all together. So I've got about 1.5 lemons, fresh lemon juice. And to that, I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of olive oil. And whisk it together. And I'm just going to pour that over. Start mixing this together. And another thing I add sometimes if I have it, the hearts of palm are nice to add to this too, and it kind of looks like seafood in a way, but that's another nice complement if you want to add that. You could really add some marinated artichoke hearts too, that would also be really good. But it's really just a nice refreshing salad that is reminiscent of, a nice family tradition that we still, it's now a new tradition, but that we still have, and you don't have to necessarily give up things that you always liked. And that's what I think is key about plant-based vegan cooking, is it's not about, giving up things that you miss and you really like. It's just finding alternatives to making them. And most of the time, I think all the time, they're better than the old versions. Okay, look at how pretty that looks. It really does, and it tastes great. Okay, then we're just going to season it with a little bit of sea salt. I like a good salt, like a flaky salt maybe. About, maybe about half a teaspoon. And again, it's better if it sits. You want to keep it in the fridge until you're ready to serve, or room temperature. You can serve at room temperature or on the cooler side. But it's just a really refreshing, really delicious appetizer with lots of different flavors, depth of flavor, because you're adding it with the cauliflower as you're roasting it, so the foundation of it is already seasoned, and that makes it really good. So. Okay, well there's our beautiful salad, and I'm going to put some in a little plate, just see if it needs anything else. I've got to do a taste test here. Let's see. I'm going to get a little bit. Let's see. I just love the smell of the capers. I can definitely smell that crisp scent. So good. Really good, guys. So I hope that you guys make this for your family and friends, and it stays in the fridge for a while. You could have it with sandwiches too. You could put it over pasta, or just eat it as is. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I will see you next time.